Anglers Extra.
Welcome back to the Anglers Extra pregame show. It's time for the Manager's Show with John Schiffner. Schiff, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm just watching these morons. Oh, my God. Nobody has more fun with batting practice than these guys. They're beautiful. Oh, God. Okay, hi. How you doing?
What's it like to be able to watch kids, late in the summer, even during the dog days, as you call it, still having fun messing around during BP?
That's what team's all about. It's a really, really good group of kids. They're having a blast with themselves and with us. And, I keep saying it all the time, and you just have to smile around these guys. They're great kids.
Well, we're done with the third quarter of the season now. You guys went 8-3 in that all-important third quarter, something that you really emphasize. Could you really have asked for much better in that stretch?
No, not really. I mean, that's a great run, and it's again, the Schiffner plan is right now right on course. I mean, we've done exactly what we were supposed to do, or I've asked them to do for the first two quarters is kind of like get acquainted, win a few games, stay close to 500. Third quarter, let's make a run. We're all here. All the guys are in town from the World Series, and now it's time to get the guys going, and so far so good.
What were they doing so well that you were specifically impressed with over these past 11 games?
I think it's a combination of all the intangibles of baseball. We've pitched fairly well. Starting pitching, bullpen has been virtually exceptional. The hitting has been very good. Situational hitting has been outstanding. 2 strike at bats, 2 out base hits for RBIs. I mean, that's stuff that you dream about. And defensively, we haven't put ourselves in bad holes with our defense. I mean, we're not wonderful defensively, but we're good enough. So it's everything's working pretty well.
Is there anything or a couple of things that you want to focus on over these last 11 games as you head into the playoffs?
Stay healthy. That's a big thing. Let's not have a bad injury. Let's not have a injury where somebody has to go home. If you're dinged up a little bit, let's get you fixed now. Let's ice people down now. Let's make sure we're getting proper rest on the field as well as off the field. That would be the biggest thing, is just to stay healthy. If we're going to stay healthy, we're going to be in pretty good shape.
Well, this is your first game in 3 days. Had a good old-fashioned Chatham fog out a couple of days ago. First time I got to see one of those. What do you think of when you see the fog coming down on Veterans Field? What's going through Coach Schiffner's mind?
Well, it's been there. It's kind of like, it's part of the lore. It's Chatham fog. We've been lucky over the last several years not to have a lot, and that one wasn't like a monster. The decision was really made as it kept. I knew it was going to get ugly when it got dark, and I just said, you can just tell when it's not going away. It'll blow out. It could blow out in several hours, but that wasn't going any place in the immediate future. So it would have been very bad. Steve almost pulled his kids off the field. During infield-outfield, it was getting so bad. And it kind of blew out, then it came back in, it kind of blew out, and I said, that's the way it's going to be. And, we just made a decision that there's no sense getting our pitchers warmed up, shut them down for 30 minutes, get them warmed back up again, shut them down, then you got to put a different pitcher in because, we don't want to hurt this guy. So, that was the decision was made. And, I know there was a really nice crowd there, and I was disappointed too. It was a great crowd. Harwich, Chatham's a good matchup. But, you take into consideration the health of the kids. You don't want to get somebody not seeing a ball and get hurt. So, it's part of the Cape Cod League. There's several fields. Actually, driving home, it had not gotten dark yet. It was really foggy in Harwich, where I live. So, that was probably a good call. I mean, I didn't even stick around because there have been nights where we've postponed a game, and like 20 minutes after we postpone it, it turns crystal clear. So when we do postpone a game for fog, I'm out of there. I don't want to be hearing somebody going, "Hey, what'd you cancel the game for?" You kind of run out of there real quickly. Plus, Derber was buying pizza, so it's okay.
I drove by Veterans Field after, and it was pretty foggy afterwards even. So
I feel better. Yeah, that's good. And that does really make me feel good because it would not have made probably the 5 innings or the 9. So good move. Thanks.
just wanted to make sure that you weren't thinking anything bad at all.
The pizza we had tastes a lot better.
Absolutely.
And it was 323 North pizza, by the way. Oh my God, way to go, Brian! It was awesome. That is good stuff.
That place is great. So you guys will make that up with a doubleheader on August 1st. Yep. Moving towards today's game at Hyannis, first pitch at 6 p.m. We're on the Manager's Show, sponsored by the Chatham Bakery. Schiff, your team has managed to knock the opposing team starter out before 2 innings in each of the last 3 games that you guys have played. What is it that allows you guys to just jump on the other team, at least recently, offensively?
I just think we take good swings. We don't swing at bad pitches. We get our pitch. We get guys on base by walks, and then we get a clutch hit. And, know, if a guy walks a couple guys, they start to aim the ball a little bit, and that's the best pitch to hit is an aimed fastball. So, you know, I think a lot of that has to do with that. And, you know, again, it goes back to what these guys have done. I mean, they've just done just a marvelous job with the team, you know, hitting and pitching and so forth. And you know something, I'm going to jump off the script a little bit.
That's fine.
Okay, I do that every once in a while. I haven't given enough credit for Alex, the way he runs the offense. I mean, I have the ability to put a stop sign on what's going on out there, and he and I have had some discussions, but very few discussions. He has done a great job with the guys running the offense. He really picks his pitches well when he puts a steal sign on. He's done a great job. And, you know, I don't say enough. I talk a lot about Matt and Nicky and what they do, but Alex has done a phenomenal job running the offense.
Alex Kokel, the third base coach, is who we're talking about. What is it that he does? Explain to the people, what is a third base coach doing out there when your team's on offense?
Well, he's giving the signs, but he's also getting momentum. He's trying to see when the best pitch is to steal. He's incredibly detailed. He's got notes on everybody, probably me too. and he really, you know, he really works very hard. So he puts these guys in the best position to steal. There are certain situations where, yeah, we're going to bunt no matter what, but then there's the option to push bunt, drag bunt. He has a great feel for the game of what's going on, and, you know, he's been able to, you know, take advantage of that, and he's done just a marvelous job.
Well, this Chatham Anglers team sure seems like a well-oiled machine. Thanks for the time, Schiff.
Thank you, Brandon.
That was the Manager's Show, sponsored by the Chatham Bakery. The Anglers Extra pregame show continues. Back to you, Keith.